William Booher led a mysterious life. He was a high school teacher, Army reservist, husband, father, and fiancé. To some people, he was healthy, happy, friendly, but to others, he was seen as being gravely ill and aloof. Everyone knew a different man. When he was found shot to death in his car on this desolate road in Hopewell Township 34 years ago, those juxtapositions would prove a challenge for investigators, taking them on a journey filled with cryptic letters, hundreds of thousands of dollars of insurance policies, and infidelity. I'm LeVar McBride, and this is Cold Case, Beaver County.
You got three people of interest still say, I do. Three people of interest, then you got that blank face.
Now that's why nobody really knows if she is dead or alive.
He was set free and he was set free to go kill.
We've never gotten that one break. We've never gotten that one break. You know, we will though.
On August 28, 1981, at 10:31 p.m., we had someone walk into the police station telling us that there was a man slumped over the wheel of his car sitting out on Sawn Road in an abandoned area. We came out to the scene here and found a car sitting in a road approximately right where I'm standing. The driver's side window was rolled down. There was a white male sitting in the front seat of the car on the driver's side, slumped over to one side, and it appeared that he had sustained a gunshot wound to the left side of his chest and that he was deceased at that time.
That man was 39-year-old William Booher.
The community was shocked by what happened because things like that normally don't happen here in Hopewell, or anywhere for that matter, where something like that would happen to a teacher, someone that is a more visible member of the community.
Officers Nicholas Bernardi and Andrew Zadlak also responded to the call with Grimm and immediately began to try to piece together what had happened.
Both windows were open on the vehicle. It was a warm summer evening. As we interacted with each other, we trying to find a possible weapon in the vehicle that might have fallen. Andy thought it might have been a possible suicide maybe. Therefore, as we were looking, we concluded that that was not the case. But then as I was looking into the vehicle, I noticed that the gear shift, the vehicle was a 5-speed manual transmission shift. It appeared to be still in gear, and the emergency brake was not applied, telling us that apparently he was stopped abruptly in the roadway by someone or multiple people. During the encounter, when he was shot, the vehicle was still running, so therefore, when he was shot and went limp, his foot went off the clutch, causing the vehicle to stall out in the roadway, leaving the vehicle there.
County detectives are called to the scene to assist the local police.
I found it fascinating that once we got into the case, just how much this guy led a double life, totally double.
Booher's life turned out to be far more complicated than police could have realized. He had a wife, Mary, and a fiancée, Beverly Dice, and he was making promises to both of them.
Both women truly loved him. Both women truly believed he was coming to be with them. I mean, he was a real good chameleon.
He had also recently taken out several life insurance policies that would pay out more than $200,000.
One benefited his fiancée, one benefited his wife. He was like a different person to everybody.
He wrote love letters to Beverly that began, "Dearest Bevy." In one letter he wrote, "I've made some arrangements for you to receive approximately $100,000 upon my death. I don't plan on dying soon, but I want you protected just in case. Our love has no end, and each time I'm away from you, I can't wait to get back to you. I love you so very much." Booher had also told some people, including Beverly, that he had a serious heart condition.
He told everybody he had a very bad heart condition. But when we followed up with the Army medical records, he had recently had a physical that didn't show any heart defects. And the fact that he was shot with a shotgun right in his heart, so even at the time of autopsy, there was not enough left as a hard to know if there was any kind of heart condition.
Based on when he bought the insurance policies and the strange circumstances surrounding Booher's death, insurance investigators began an intense inquiry into the case. As local police continued to plug away, looking for leads, another stunning piece of information came to light.
We had people telling us that weeks prior to his death, he was soliciting people to kill himself, to kill him.
It was odd because it was sort of up in the air for us. We couldn't determine a motive for this. Possible motive was that he wanted to provide some money for his family. Also, he had some outstanding debts, and he gave a promissory note to one of his friends in lieu of payment for previous debts. So it sounds to me like he was trying to put his house in order, and maybe it was one theory was that he possibly wanted to die and he wanted to provide for his family and pay off his debts.
Salvati was part of a team of investigators who gave polygraph tests to people mentioned in connection with Booher, but all the tests showed they were not deceptive. With seemingly no physical evidence at the crime scene and more questions than answers, investigators were left with little to go on.
Eventually, just all leads ran dry, and the case was not closed, but sort of like suspended.
Now, new investigators are reviewing all evidence relating to the case in hopes of making an arrest.
We're looking at this as a cold case investigation. Perhaps a witness will come forward that hadn't previously, and we hope that would bring some resolution to the case.
Beaver County District Attorney Anthony Barash believes someone out there knows who pulled the trigger, and if they come forward, they won't face charges.
We wouldn't find it actionable that they knew about this for a great number of years and didn't tell anybody, because there can be a whole myriad of reasons why they did not do that. I just ask them to come forward now. There are children left behind, there's a spouse left behind, there's friends left behind. The only thing that we haven't left behind is this case, and that's why we're doing this film now. He may have been lost to his wife, he may have been lost to his profession, he may have been lost to the students, but he hasn't been lost to law enforcement. We're still interested in pursuing it, and I'm anxiously waiting for somebody to step forward.